The life of Senator Edward Brooke III is rich with the word first. As a young politician in Massachusetts, he became the first African American to be appointed as Attorney General and the first African American senator elected by popular vote since the Reconstruction era. His father, Edward Brooke Jr., a graduate of Howard University Law School and a lawyer for the Veterans Administration, held Republican ideals. In his 2007 memoir, Bridging the Divide, My Life, Senator Brooke writes that his father, like many blacks in those days, belonged to the party of Lincoln and emancipation and blamed the Democrats for racism. When the Japanese bombed Pearl Harbor in 1941, Brooke joined the Army and served in the segregated all-African American 366th Infantry Regiment in Massachusetts. Brooke was not a lawyer, but he defended African Americans in military courts. He earned the reputation as a soldier's lawyer. And after the war, he pursued and obtained 2 law degrees from Boston University and set up his own practice in Roxbury and much later in his career in Washington, D.C. In 1960, Brooke entered politics. He ran and lost a few elections, but garnered national attention for the huge support he received from a predominantly white and Catholic state. Edward Brooke is a Republican, but he held liberal ideals. Many times he went against his party's views to push for laws that benefited not only blacks, but all people. He voted with Democrats such as Massachusetts Senator Edward Kennedy, former presidential candidate Walter Mondale, and former Speaker of the House Thomas Tip O'Neill. In his 1966 book, The Challenge of Change, Crisis in Our Two-Party System, Brooke wrote about his belief in civil rights and argued that blacks needed quality education in order to compete with whites. He always believed in racial equality and change without militancy. After Martin Luther King's assassination, Senator Brooke proposed to eternally honor Dr. King's name with a national holiday. He worked on the Anti-Discrimination Amendment to the Civil Rights Act of 1968. Because he experienced difficulty in finding a home when he returned from the war, he pushed for fair housing laws. He supported affirmative action, minority business development, extending minimum wage standards to unskilled workers, and increasing funding for commuter rail services and public transportation systems. He strengthened Social Security programs. A member of the Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity for 7 decades, Brooke became its first World Policy Council chair to deal with social and global issues. He also served this very region as its vice president and member of the National Board of Directors. Senator Brooke said that his involvement with the Alpha Phi Alpha fraternity, Dr. King's fraternity, taught him the fine points of parliamentary procedures. The senator made the first individual donation to the King Memorial in the amount of $25,000. Now retired, Brooke devotes time to raising awareness about breast cancer in men, an illness he's lived with since 2002. Senator Brooke has been honored as a revered politician, a military pioneer, and champion of equality for all. He has received 2 medals, the Presidential Medal of Freedom and the Bronze Medal in World War II. How apropos that he will receive his 3rd medal, the Congressional Gold Medal, due in part to the leadership of our other honoree, Senator Edward Kennedy. In 2006, the Massachusetts Republican Party created the annual Edward Brooke Award to honor the senator. Edward Brooke, a man of many firsts in American history.